Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Sips, Riffs, and Flix. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Brandon.
And tonight, we're coming to you with a not a Sips, not a Riffs, not a Flix. What do we call this?
We're going to call this a Boozy Jersey.
A Boozy Jersey?
Yeah.
Or a Boozy Jerky?
Ooh. Listen here, man.
Been a long day at the pool.
Are you jerking my leg?
Want to give a shout out to Sean from Boozy Jerky out of Minnesota. Met him through a
Minnesota? Did they have?
He's a Minnesotan.
Did they find a dead body guy his driveway? They had to pull him out. That's a long story. If you went from here,
you won't know.
You won't know.
So, mutual friend of mine, Will from Birdie Brands, and then Chris, who does a lot of different stuff.
Yep.
He through a lot of meet this guy. I came across Sean, who created Boozy Jerky out of Minnesota, and I'm super thankful he sent me a box full, and we're going to try them all.
Yes, right here.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through and just start one by one, and we're going to taste them, and we're going to tell you what we think. So, again, Boozy Jerky. What we have here is booze-infused jerky.
Everything that we're sampling here is booze infused, but by the way, it will tell you up here in the upper right-hand corner what they recommend that you try this with. Okay?
Yeah.
We're not going to do that because we're lazy and we don't have enough time and have all these things.
We got no
So
time.
we're going to just try these things with,
with beer.
Ultra.
Yeah. All right. So first up, okay, all these are premium beef, cooked tender, made in USA. Obviously, I will say, Brandon.
Yep.
Every person I've talked to so far.
Yep.
That knows about Boozy Jerky.
Yep.
Has told me that it's the best jerky they've ever had.
That's perfect. So I've not tried this yet.
I've not tried it yet.
What
either.
I do want to know is when these guys, you watch this, is this just like mystery meat, like Bill Gates meat in a lab, or is this like for real, like meat? Because I just recently bought a quarter cow, and my family and I eat the steaks, we eat the hamburgers, we eat all that stuff. So we are full blown in on like the homegrown, grass fed, and all that bullshit.
You meat eaters.
We, as my son says, we're meters.
Meters.
Shout out to Dempsey. Meters.
All right, so first up, we're going to try, and I don't know what the most popular is, I don't know, so we're just going to start eating it.
Yeah,
so
we're just going to try them and tell you.
All right, so this one here is the Mango Habanero Ale Beef Jerky.
All right.
And it says that it pairs best with blonde ale.
Ooh.
And it is made with real beer. All right, so here we go.
So it's made with real beer and real meat?
Wow. The Mango Habanero Ale Beef Jerky. Take a smell of it. Oh, golly. Get you a hunk there.
Get you swap. Shit, now. Well, damn. Well, hold on. I'm getting on.
All right. Mango Habanero Ale. It smells delicious. All right, you ready?
I'm ready. Cheers.
That is. That right there is good.
Man.
That is good. What do you think? You like it?
I'm telling you right now. As a man who eats a lot of jerky, because I travel a lot.
It's hot.
In the airport.
A little hot.
No. This is delicious. This is good. Charlotte Douglas does not carry this yet, but by golly, you ought to. That is delicious.
All right. I don't eat a lot of beef jerky. And I don't like habanero. That's got a little kick to it.
Well,
it's got a good flavor, but it's got a kick to it.
So I'm a spicy guy. This is good. And it's got just enough bite, but also just enough sweet to me in that mango that I think it's delicious. Now, would I pair this with a
blonde ale?
Blonde ale. I'm not wearing my glasses. I don't know because I don't typically drink my beers with my jerky, but this is great without the beer. That's all I'm going to say.
All right. So I don't know how we're going to keep up with this. I would kind of like to rate, you pick your favorite.
Yeah.
And I'll pick my favorite down to our least favorite.
Right.
So I'm just going to, you just think about it.
So on a 0 to 10, and we'll go to the next one. All right.
Okay.
On a 0 to 10, by the way, you have to be really damn good to make a 10 on my book. I'm going to give you guys a 7.9 on that.
On the Mango Habanero.
Yep.
I'm going to go 6 on it.
A 6.
I'm going to go 6.
All right. Hey, would you walk across the street for it?
Absolutely.
So would I.
All right, you pick one. You pick one.
Hey, everybody. This is your boy Brandon on Sips, Riffs, and Flix.
And I'm Kevin.
And so today we are going to try another delicious Boozy Jerky. And what is this flavor? I'm glad you asked, Kevin. This is the rosemary garlicky Pilsner. What?
This might be delicious.
Well, this is either going to be delicious or terrible. I don't know, but we're about to find out. But as we all know, the original Boozy infused jerky, and by the way, this pairs the best with a
Pilsner.
A Pilsner.
I love Pilsners.
I do too. So let's just try this thing and see how it works. And this is a rosemary garlicky Pilsner.
Made with real beer. Again, if y'all are just catching up with us, this is Booze Infused Jerky out of Minnesota. Shout out to Sean.
Out of Minnesota.
Ooh, I love the smell of it. The smell of it.
Great.
The look of it. The texture.
Delicious.
Well, I'm gonna go out on, you know what? I ain't gonna go out on that limb yet. I will go out on that limb. That might be the best jerky I've ever tasted in my life. I love that one.
Listen, as a man who's eaten a lot of jerky in his life, I'm gonna tell you right now, and I am going to say it. That is delicious.
That one's good.
It has got just enough rosemary, just enough garlic, and just enough of that beer, whatever. This is delicious. Well done.
Wow. Rosemary garlicky Pilsner from Boozy Jerky. Wow, that's good. That's really good.
Again, for me, I cannot give you a 10 because no one's perfect other than my wife and my daughter and my son. They wouldn't believe that.
That's good.
But I'm going 9.5 on this.
I'm matching that, 9.5.
That is absolutely honest. Kevin, would you walk across the street for it?
Absolutely, all day.
100%.
You would?
I cannot wait to see this in the airport. I told you it's coming.
BoozyJerky.com. What's up, everybody? You got Kevin here from Sips, Riffs, and Flix, and
I'm Brandon.
And we're coming at you again, sampling Boozy Jerky. As you see, we have a table full, and we're knocking them out. We're taking bag after bag after bag. So far, we've had Mango Habanero Ale, Rosemary Garlicky Pilsner, and
you pick.
Let's go.
I know. That's a good choice. That's not what I was going with.
All right.
Yep.
Now we're going to try bourbon whiskey beef jerky. And this one is made with real bourbon. And it says that it pairs best with whiskey.
Shocker.
Here's another thing I like. See back for more recommendations.
Yes.
So it has the perfect pairing with Breckenridge bourbon whiskey. The pairing.
Breckenridge.
Yep. So again, we are Boozy. We're not. But Sean is Boozy Jerky out of Minnesota again, and this one is a limited edition. What?
So my question is he Sean S-E-A-N or is he S-H-A-W-N?
He is S-H-A-U-N.
What? No way.
I'm pretty sure.
Who in the hell knows a thrice way to spell that name?
Sean, I've only talked to you twice, so I hope I have your name right. Pretty sure I do.
Twice, not thrice.
Ooh. That's
Mercy.
A long piece there.
That's what she said. Hold on now. Get. Cheers.
Cheers.
Get it. Okay.
Golly.
That's wrong.
Is it possible that all these are like the best jerky I've ever had? That is like the sweetest.
It is.
It's like the sweet, smoky. I don't know what. I don't know what you call it.
Fucking delicious is what you call it. And I have but I have eaten a crap load of jerkies because, like I said, I travel a lot and I always buy jerkies to put on a plane. I'm telling you right now, this bourbon whiskey will make you take shit back you didn't even steal. It is delicious. This is, what is it? It pairs with a good Breckenridge. Now, we've tried Breckenridge, I want to believe, on the show, but
I think so.
I can't remember what we did 3 weeks ago. So, but this is delicious. Oh, and by the way, so an entire serving for this, one pack, 43 grams is 60 calories. What?
Is that good or bad? I really
this
don't
is great.
know.
And it's got only 3 total carbs. So if you're like on a carnivore diet, this is not for you because it's got actual carbs in it. But if you're like on a keto, this isn't bad. But this is great. This thing is delicious.
So here's the only thing I don't know. I don't know if Sean sent me. I'm assuming these are like sample packs.
Well,
I don't know, because the only thing so far that I haven't liked is that once you open them, you can't resell them. I'm assuming these are sample bags. I don't know.
Well, to be honest with you,
you probably just eat the whole thing.
Well, this little sample bag is only 1.5 ounces.
Yeah.
So this isn't something that you would buy at like a store
or
like at the airport.
Yeah.
So you're going to buy something larger than what we're doing here. But just so you know, these guys are absolutely delicious, and you cannot go wrong.
Yep. So, Brandon, would you walk across the street for the bourbon whiskey beef jerky from Boozy Jerky?
At this moment, I would put on my bullet sausage outfit and fly across the street with my boots on for this.
If it was raining?
Regardless. You cannot be a superhero without boots.
If y'all haven't seen our episode about bullet sausage, we will put a link up for you.
There.
All right, so again, Boozy Jerky Bourbon Whiskey Beef Jerky, Brandon, 1 out of 10.
Damn. I really like that garlic
Pilsner. That garlic Pilsner is good.
This right here, I give this a 9.5. I'm going 9.7.
I'm going to go 8 on this one. Bourbon Whiskey. Yep, an 8, just because I gave the Rosemary Garlicky Pilsner such a high, and that's good. All these are good. Keep in mind, they're all good.
It is good, but just so you know, you can trust me and not Kevin. So there you go.
All right, so thank y'all. We'll keep on trucking with them.
See ya.
Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Kevin.
And I'm Brandon.
And this is Sips, Riffs, and Flix, and we are still moving through the Boozy Jerky sample packs.
And just so you know, it's my turn to choose. And what am I going to choose, Kevin?
Take
a guess. Of these 4, which am I going to choose?
Nope. The pineapple tequila.
God, you think you know somebody? No.
Oh, okay.
I'm going Montreal Maple. And why would you ask me why am I going Montreal Maple? Because Montreal is one of the places that I actually fly to and go visit on a regular basis.
You don't say, eh?
True enough, eh? Yeah.
So if you're just joining us and you have not seen the previous videos, we are sampling all the Boozy Jerky flavors. So shout out to Sean. Thank you for sending them in.
And by the way, if you read the back of these guys, it's going to tell you what they pair with.
Yep.
So this here is a Montreal Maple spice. It pairs best with an Oktoberfest or also a Pale Ale, a light lager, or a wheat beer. And by the way, this stuff here is always prepared.
You know, one time I thought I was going to really like Dale's Pale Ale.
Yeah.
Because it had a cool name and the can was cool.
And they sell it at CVS and Walgreens.
It's awful.
That's terrible.
Wait, which one is this again? Sorry.
This is the Montreal Maple Spice
oh my God.
Beef Jerky.
This smells delicious.
Oh, well, yeah.
It smells like a steak.
Cheers. Mm-hmm.
Good Lord. All right.
All right.
Oh, man. That one right there.
Hey, what's the dude's name that owns this?
Sean.
Sean, I'm tired of fucking with you. I want to know what I can do because I need a sponsor. Because this is delicious. And I'm going to get this right here. This right here is what dreams are made of.
That right
there is delicious. All the other ones are great. They're right here, Kevin. This is perfection. I'm a 10. Don't talk to me no more. I'm done with it.
Done.
Call me tomorrow.
So you're a 10 on the Montreal Maple Spice. That is.
Here's the thing.
I'm still like savoring the flavor.
It's just sweet enough. It's just meaty enough. But it's also, I'm going to tell you something. I have eaten a lot of beef jerky, but this is tender enough. And I love the fact that all these are tender and I'm not chewing a leather shoe.
Yep.
This right here, this Montreal Maple
It's got a little kick at the end.
No, I didn't feel that kick. But Kevin's a little soft when it comes to spice. But this right here is the cat's meow.
So every person that I've talked to about this, I've met some people that have it. That it's kind of the circle of people that I've met recently. every person said the same thing. They said it's the most tender jerky they've ever had.
Well, I'm glad you said that because I didn't know that. But again, a lot of jerky from homemade to store bought, and my wife, she buys a lot of jerky and stuff like Costco and Sam's and BJ's and all this and that.
Y'all should get
But
Boozy
so far,
Jerky.
Boozy Jerky, easily the most tender jerky I have ever eaten. And so, Kevin, would you walk across the street for the Montreal Maple Spice?
I almost want to call it the Montreal Maple Spice Slap Your Mama.
I like it.
It's good. Yes, I would walk across the street for it. What about you?
Oh, I would no. This would be a staple at my house for my wife and children and myself and on travel.
All right.
So, Kevin, what would you rate this?
I'm gonna go a 9 on that one.
You're going 9. I'm going, honestly, I said you can't get a 10. I'm going 9 on this. So far, this is by far easily
That's
the
your
best
favorite?
jerky I have ever eaten, and in the whole Boozy Jerky category.
All right. You heard it here first. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
See ya.
Hey, everybody. My name is Brandon.
And I'm Kevin.
And we're back with another episode, and we are still reviewing the Boozy Jerky, which is also a premium jerky that is made out of
Minnesota.
Actually, it's made out of, is that Oswego?
You ain't got your glasses.
I don't have
on.
my glasses on. Either way, it's Minnesota. And by the way, I hope you Vikings fans.
Sego? Is that the right word? Sego! We country boys around here. We don't.
We
know how
can't
to
read this
pronounce
shit and we
it.
got our glasses. But by the way, we hope you Minnesota Viking fans out there are having a great season this year coming up in the NFL. But if you haven't watched, well, we do. Yeah,
Okay.
because if you haven't watched the previous episodes in Netflix for receivers, Justin Jefferson, good luck. But I hope you play like shit against the Panthers. But that's just me. So we appreciate you guys coming back for another episode, and we're going to review these final few
Boozy Jerky
samples here from Boozy Jerky, and I'm going to try this spicy citrus IPA.
So I don't know why, but out of all the flavors, this is the one that I've been kind of looking forward to the most, which is odd because I hate IPAs.
I do too. They're terrible. So I'm going to try something a little different before you just rip into this thing, and I'm going to read this to Kevin.
All right.
So it says, meat heat and citrus zest to also make it oh so sweet. It's crafty, but just spicy enough to keep. By the way, I feel like I'm singing the Aerosmith song. Right. This fan favorite, pairs with dry citrus and wheat-based beers such as IPAs, light ales, wheat beers, Belgians. Imagine oranges and a Belgian wheat with a bad boy. And by the way, when they say bad boy, they do not mean P. Diddy, because that shit will get you arrested. So cannot do that. But this pairs best with Belgian IPAs, ales, wheat beers, and always is prepared. And there's more prepared with Boozy Jerky online.
BoozyJerky.com. All right. So we're doing which one?
This is the spicy citrus.
Ooh, what if it's too spicy for my liking?
Well, you try it and tell me, brother.
Spicy for me liking. Oh, this one feels like they're all so tender here.
All right,
y'all split.
Well, we can split, yeah.
Here, you take that.
I'll take that big. Hold on.
Ooh, it smells delicious.
Cheers. I love it when we spank our meat. Wait a minute. That I shouldn't have said that. Can you exit that out? Yeah, edit that out. But it was more like a cheers our meat.
Bam. So here's the thing. We're on number 5.
Shit now.
They're all so different. They're all super tender. They all feel like just a really good cut of meat. They all have such a different flavor.
They do. Literally, I know. By the way,
that one's a little hot. I ain't gonna lie. That was a little hot. That was a little hot.
Spicy? You coming in hot?
Woo! That is hot. I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's all the beers we used the Kraken on earlier.
Damn.
But I got top of my head sweating a little bit. That's pretty hot. That's
So
pretty hot.
you and I have eaten the hot chip. Oh, and we had that little gummy nitro.
Uh-huh.
All those, by the way, are mistakes. You can go back in the archive and watch those.
Hashtag mistakes.
But now, I'm going to be honest with you. If
That
you
one's
guys
hot.
are looking for like a spicy treat
That is hot.
and not something delicious that you just want to mow through at the airport, like, for nourishment or whatnot, but you want something a little spicy, then you need to go with the Spicy Citrus IPA beef jerky because this is where it's at. And for me and where I'm at in my life, I don't need you for that. So, by the way, you did a good job for what this is.
Uh-huh.
But for me and my palate, damn,
that's hot.
I'm gonna give you a 6.
I'm gonna go a 5 on that, just because I don't like spicy stuff.
Damn.
That's spicy.
That is spicy.
Well, and on the front of the bag, it's got chili peppers on the front of it too.
And that's fair.
He knocked chili peppers up Lee Jansen's ass on that one.
But to be fair, they hid these chili peppers over here to the side. It's like a little subtle hint.
Dude, if there was a band and their name was something like Red Hot Chili Peppers or something like that, they should eat this.
They should eat
Well, it's hot. All right, so 5, tender, good cut of meat, good flavor. At first, it did not seem spicy, and then it kicked me in the back of the throat. I just don't like spicy stuff, but the flavor's good, but my mouth's on fire.
No, this is good. By the way, for everything that you did, it's very moist. It is a good cut of meat. It is tender. It's delicious, but it's just too hot for what I'm looking for in this. If I wanted to sit down and order something hot, this is it. By the way, would I walk across the street for this? Yes, because I am a heathen.
I would too.
I'm a heathen for the heat. So bring it. By the way, I'm Brandon.
I'm Kevin.
See you next time.
See ya. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm Kevin.
And I'm Brandon.
And we're back at you in the flesh on another Sips, Riffs, and Flix. And we are still...
When you say flesh, is it because I'm wearing a tank top?
I love your tank top.
By the way, this is an impromptu night. I wasn't prepared for tonight, I'm wearing a tank top.
We've been at the pool all day. So, well, not all day. All afternoon.
Well, because we do have to work.
And I had a grandbaby today, a new grandbaby.
Hey,
today.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And I was staining up an outside shower.
And I showed up with a Kraken, and we shotgun beers, and then we said, why not eat a bunch of Boozy Jerky?
And then we'll make this podcast about it.
Yep, so here we are.
That's what country club dads do.
Yep. So we are down to, we're 5 in right now on the Boozy Jerky, and we're down to the final 2. And we've just been randomly picking it. If you are just joining in, there's some episodes before this. We have been eating Boozy Jerky from our buddy Sean out of Minnesota.
Thank you, Sean.
He sent us a bunch of samples, and I'm going to tell you what. I'm not a jerky guy. I'm really not. I don't eat jerky that often.
I do.
These are delicious. They're all delicious. Flavors, they're very different. We did do one that was a little hot while ago. But just flavors are good. Meat's good. It's premium beef, cooked tender. It's booze-infused jerky. If you haven't looked at them, check out boozyjerky.com. And we will try all right, so let's do this. We have 2 left.
Okay.
Which one do you want to finish with? Because out of these 2, we need to do one, and then we're going to finish with.
All right, so I'm still a little bit on fire from the last one.
Me too.
I said we go here and then finish with that guy.
All right. So we're going to do the Serrano pineapple tequila.
You mean Pedro Serrano from Major League?
Yes.
Hey, Pedro, keep bats warm. Hey, huevos. Pour some rum.
So Serrano pineapple tequila beef jerky made with real tequila. And it's the perfect tequila margarita garnish. Look at this. It's sitting in a margarita. And this
all said people watch this, we love you.
This pairs best with tequila.
Do you like tequila, by the way?
It depends.
All right.
Sometimes. All
right. So I have become a huge tequila fan. And do you know what my favorite tequila is?
Terramana.
Ooh.
That's the only one I can think of at this moment. Cabo Wabo.
Nope. Used to be. Now it's number 2.
Hold on. I'll eat this one later.
Damn.
That's good right there. That is good.
Mm. Mm.
That's good right there. Does it have some heat on the end, or am I still having heat from the last one?
So you still have heat from the last one, but what I'm getting from this is I like it, but that pineapple tequila is almost got like a little plasticky taste to it. So I don't
taste
like
agave.
no, you don't. I'll talk to you about that later. But this is good. But like honestly, of all the jerkies that we've tried tonight, this might be like in my bottom because there is a for me there is a very much chemical taste, and I don't know what that is, but I don't like it. Nah. If I saw that in the airport and I had to choose between the Montreal or the bourbon or the
garlicky pilsner,
yeah,
that's the good. All right, so the Serrano pineapple tequila, I would honestly say that's probably been my least favorite.
That's your least favorite.
I think so. Yeah, I think so. The spicy citrus IPA is hot.
That some bitch is hot.
This one, I do think it's got a weird flavor to it.
Yeah. So the spicy is hot, but the pineapple just ain't good.
Mm-mm.
So I wouldn't go with that. But that's just me. But you guys may like it. But I would say if you have the opportunity to try it. Because by the way, all these boozy jerkies at this point are still very moist. They're very tender. And they're very delicious. And by the way, when they tell you what they taste like, unlike most jerkies, they're telling the truth.
That is true.
I would say with that.
Yep, it is true. The names of them definitely reflect the flavor of them.
So Kevin, would you walk across the street for the?
I mean, truthfully,
tequila, yeah.
Truthfully, I probably would. I'd keep it with me to snack on for I don't know, traveling or something. Yeah. But I think I would just because it's tender and yeah, I don't know. I keep thinking about it. I don't know. I don't think I would actually. Yeah. I wouldn't for that one.
Good, because guess what? I would not, because this is terrible of all of them.
All right, so boozyjerky.com. Check them out. That was I don't even remember what it's called, tequila something.
It don't matter because it was terrible.
All right, so thank y'all for tuning in. See you.
See you next time. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Riffs, and Flix, and I'm your co-host, Brandon.
And I'm Kevin.
And on this episode, we're going to go through the last packet of the Boozy Jerky, which is pepper stout beef jerky. And by the way, this says it is a pepper stout, which is paired best with your porter stouts or your dark lager pilsners. And it's always prepared. You can always check these guys out at boozyjerky.com. And by the way, yes, am I a fan of the light beers? 100%. But I just got back from Paris, and I was by myself a lot.
Paris.
Whole nother story while I was alone. However, I am still married. Thank you very much. I love you, my wife. But I would go on these little walkabouts, as they say.
Yeah.
And I would drop into a pub. And for me, I would drop in, I would get a drink. And what would I get? I would always order a Guinness because I have gotten older and my palate has changed and I like a dark beer. So I would get a Guinness. Right. So if they had this Boozy Jerky pepper stout, I think I would really like it with a Guinness. And I wish I had one here, but I don't. Party foul on the host, and we don't have one. But we're going to try it anyway.
I've never bought Guinness for my house.
In your life?
Not for my house. Mm-mm.
Really?
I've done it in bars for Irish car bombs, but I would never just sit and drink a Guinness.
Listen, are we at the Galway Hookah? What are we doing?
I would never just sit and sip a Guinness.
Hold on a second. Did we just rewind the clock 20 years ago to 24 years old?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did used to do Irish car bombs at the Galway
No, we all did.
At the Galway Hooker, yeah. God. That's a bad idea.
There you go. We all used to do them together.
So this is the peppered stout beef jerky from Boozy Jerky.
Hey, and by the way, for all you out there, 44, 43, and 45-year-olds, at the Galway Hooker doing Irish car bombs,
we salute you.
This is for you.
That's good. That's got good flavor.
That's got damn good flavor.
Sounds good.
Let me tell you what. This is easily coming in hard as my second most favorite. I'm going to tell you why. Because it tastes the most truest to me to like jerky in the meat. All the other ones are very good. They are delicious. Obviously, the bourbon whiskey was my favorite. This is good. But this little peppered stout beef jerky, like I think I gave the bourbon a 9.5.
You did.
This is going to be like a 9.4 because this is delicious. Because I feel like I could eat this guy right here, and I could drink a beer, I could drink a wine, I could drink a soda, I could drink a water. I could even go BioLite to help refresh me. And this is delicious. So I'm going to tell you right now, Boozy Jerky, I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'll be damned if you ain't doing it right.
They're putting some stank on it. That's what
They are. I don't know how you gritty on your jerky, but you is doing it. You doing a damn thing. And this is delicious. And kudos to you guys.
Yep.
And wherever you live, if you have a chance to sample or buy Boozy Jerky,
Yep.
you will not be disappointed.
Not at all. So, Brandon, peppered stout beef jerky, would you walk across the street for it?
Oh, my God.
And you said you gave it a what? 9 something?
I think I gave it a 9.4 just below the bourbon whiskey, which was a 9.5. But honestly, I would not be upset if anybody wanted to like send me these or put these in my Christmas stocking, like little sample packets, because I do travel a lot. So I'm fine with it, and they're delicious.
All right.
Kevin, would you walk across the street for it?
I would. That pepper stout's good, yes. And I'm coming in about an 8 on that one. So
An 8?
yeah.
My
Get you a
Lord.
little, good God, get you another one.
All right.
All right, guys, thanks for watching Sips, Riffs, and Flix. Check out boozyjerky.com. Let me hold one up so if you can see the spelling. If not, I'll put it down at the bottom as well. Check out boozyjerky.com. Super cool guy. Just doing his thing, cooking meat and flavoring it with the heavens, the dust of the heavens. So thank y'all for tuning in. See you next time. Bye.
See ya.